Hey everyone, Frosthair here with another episode of Skyfactory 4. Last episode we left off, the base looked a lot different. I actually had a recording before this one that unfortunately the audio did not get recorded on. Thus I have decided that I am just going to scrap that recording and we're just going to continue on with this one. I'm going to show you guys now what we have done in between episodes. Where did I just put that? Okay, there it is. So I'm going to show you guys what all I've done for last episode that you guys are not going to see. So I did set up a simple storage network with all of these filing cabinets and everything else. I made the storage remote so that way we can craft and everything on the go. I did set up automated amber farm, or amber making. We have our sugarcane farm as we did before. The cactus farm, the normal farm. We have Han Shot first still, he's over there. I set up all of the cakes for next episode because we are going to have our friend Dino91 come and join us for doing some exploration, probably through the Twilight Forest and possibly the End. Show him off some End and the Twilight Forest. Possibly go look for some Lost Cities in the Lost City dimension. I also set up a simulation and loot fabricator, which is pretty easy for us to make because we had ender pearls, and it's just obsidian and redstone, which is soot covered redstone, which is just taking redstone and punching it against a coal block. We have some obsidian for eventually whenever we get to the corrupted glitch hearts and the glitch fragments to make the glitch armor, which is what I'm going to work towards today. I'm going to get me and him both a set of glitch armor and a glitch sword. As you guys can see, I have a blaze data model and a deep learner, which the deep learner is just soot covered plates, which is just the redstone and obsidian, the repeaters, a stained glass or a glass pane, and a soot covered redstone. And then the data model is just blaze powder with a blank data model, which is just some lapis, some soot covered redstone, stone, gold, and a redstone repeater. Over here, we have the recipe for a jetpack, because I was going to make him a second jetpack. I decided that I was going to work towards a glitch armor today, because trying to redo everything that I just did last episode was not going to work out. We actually had heat generators instead of these geothermals. I set these up in between episodes, with some speed modifiers for just energy production. We have a lot of lava production with auto clickers, which I will show you guys how to make those because I made those last episode. So the auto clicker is right here. It is pretty basic. It's just polished diorite, which polished diorite is just diorite, which is just cobblestone and nether quartz. It is also a dispenser and a block of redstone. These use some RF per tick. They are using 500 RF per tick to do a click every second, or every tick. I have these soundproofings on top of them because they make a really annoying clicking sound whenever these get filled up all the way. Apparently my cows got out. I don't know how, but I had a bunch of cows here for collecting sewage for fertilizer so that we could go over here and make the mulches. I set up everything for up to black mulch here, which is just biofuel, which to make biofuel is just putting saplings inside of the crusher. In order to make the substrate, we make it here with biofuel in the PRC with water and hydrogen. I was already making hydrogen for the jetpack, which is an electrolytic separator, and water, which I have a electric pump for doing all that. Now this will make what is it? It is ethylene. Whenever it produces, it makes ethylene, which goes into a rotary condenser, which goes into the PRC here with oxygen from our electrolytic separator to make the HDPE pellets, and its byproduct is oxygen. To make all of these, it is actually pretty simple. Here's the PRCs, or pressurized control. Pressurized reaction chambers. It's an enrichment chamber, which we have made one of them. It's just basic circuits and some steel, with a steel casing, which is steel, glass, and osmium. A basic thing is just in the metallurgic infuser, which is pretty simple to make. It's just redstone and osmium. We need the basic tank, which is osmium and redstone, and then the dynamic tank, which is steel around a bucket. And that is how I made the pressurized reaction chambers. The electrolytic separator is pretty easy. I had to make the crusher for it, which this is just osmium dust, gold, and iron, which is enriched alloy, which is redstone and iron inside of our other friend there, and then you make one of those. The rotary condenser is also pretty simple to make. It's basic. It's an energy tablet, a basic gas and fluid tank. Energy tablet is pretty easy. Same with the tanks, as we've already seen the gas one. So that's all of those. The crusher, which we used for the biofuel, is right here. It's just buckets of lava, with pretty similar to a enrichment chamber, just with lava. Showed you those two machines already. This is actually set up for making some obsidian. I have it set up that it's piping in the water and lava productions with some fluid cables that we can just put inside of here. It will produce it really quickly, so we have to keep swapping in between the two. And then it just makes a molten obsidian, which we just pour into a bunch of casting basins. This one does not actually require lava, but you have to have the seared tank for it to work. So that is why there's a seared tank there. Then our export bus, which we put the amber in whenever we want to start automating it. We have a ton of ingots and a ton of blocks, so we don't really need those right now. Trying to think, what else did we do last episode besides power? Oh, the geothermal generators, the upgradable geothermal. So the upgradables is the modifier components, which is black concrete powder, iron block, and redstone, which is just black dye, which is just pulverized coal is all I use for it, which is just a grindstone or a crusher with coal. The simple geothermal is pretty basic, a stone furnace, a redstone block, a cauldron, and then magma blocks, which is just magma cream, which is just slime balls and blaze powder, which we've gone to the nether and gotten blaze powder. I made a ton of them. The speed modifiers are pretty easy. They're the modifier components with redstone and gold. This is the latex processing setup that I have, the tree fluid extractor and the latex. These are pretty simple to make. They're iron gears, which is just super simple. And the latex processing unit is also fairly simple to do. All that these have is this will produce latex from if you put a log in front of it, it'll suck the latex out of it. It'll go into here, combine with water, and make tiny dry rubber. Which we have a lot, or we have a lot of plastic, I believe. It might be over here getting cooked up. Oh wait, you got the blue slime crystals. Maybe I might have used them all for making more of those machines for right now. But the blue slime crystals is for when we get up to blue mulch, which I just have all the way up to black mulch for you guys. All that we're missing is the wither dust, which we need wither skeleton skulls, which we are going to start doing the pristine wither matter for doing that, because honestly it makes more sense. So we made brown mulch last episode, which is just sticks and fertilizer, or cocoa beans, which is how we made it. It's with the cocoa beans. Brown mulch goes to yellow mulch. Yellow mulch goes to amber. Amber goes to ruby. All that it was the substrate and biofuel and the fertilizer, which we produced over there. This one here is just HT, the pellets and the substrate. Now this one is a little bit more advanced. You have to combine the HD PE pellets into different forms to make the sheet and rod, which makes the black mulch. This is the second best mulch that we can get in the game. I will make a ton of it off camera, and I will replace all of these with it. Besides these ones, I do actually want to upgrade those to being the slime or slime. What is it? It is this one, yeah, the magma slime, which is just molten night slime, which we just have to make some night slime, which, if I remember right, is purple slime, seared, and iron, which we just need a purple slime sapling, which we could probably make pretty easily. Yeah, it's just blue and destabilized redstone, which we can make pretty quickly. I added some more egg nests to our farm, so that way we can collect more and more eggs, because we need eggs for whatever reason. We actually really don't. We made all of the dimensional cakes, but in case if we need anything with eggs in the future, probably food until we become an android, which I'm debating if I want to do or not. How I fill up the jetpack is, I'm actually going to throw that in there now just to fill up. We got a lot of obsidian. Over here is our mob grinder. I did a lot of work on this. It is just a bare basic mob grinder. Not much actually to it. It is just using water and trapdoors. And yeah, all of that fun stuff. So down here we go down, and there's a filing cabinet collecting everything that it's doing in here. A lot of heads that have been collected. I've just been throwing them on here to keep them from filling up here. Down here is for whenever it gets clogged up, you can come and get to the hoppers. Not much to it. I think that is it, besides the new stuff that we are doing this episode. Let me know down in the comments below if I missed anything that you guys don't recognize. Oh, I guess I can show you guys how to make the storage request system. It's pretty easy. It's just quartz, storage cables, and a diamond for the master, which is just stone slabs and iron. The request table is the storage cables, the crafting table, and gold, which I already showed you guys. Storage cables, storage link cables is just chests. The export is a piston and the import is a hopper. The remote is exports, imports, storage cables, and gold. The one I'm going to make next is this one, which is just doesn't have a limited range. It requires just a network master and then some glowstone, gold, slime. Okay, now we're going to get into the deep knob learning. What we are going to do is we are actually going to go to the nether. And we are in the nether. As you guys can see, I have set up a kind of blaze farm for us to farm some of these blazes. As you guys can see in the bottom right, that's how many blazes I have killed. And after it reaches its limit, it actually turns them into the next model, or the next tier of the data model, which is now basic. We need to get this up to self-aware for it to be doing what we want it to do, which is gonna be taking some time here. Okay, we are back. As you guys can see, I killed a lot of these blazes. There is only one left till it is max tier. Did a lot of killing. Okay, we'll just finish off these guys here. It is self-aware, as you guys can see now. Okay. We are going to head over back. So now we take our blaze model, our data model, and we make some polymer clay, which should be super easy for us to do. We got tons of clay, so we take tons of this. We make a stack of it, right? Oh, what happened there? So we are going to start this production of getting pristine matter. We succeeded in getting the pristine blaze matter. What we are going to do now is we are going to set it up to do an item extraction into this to make probably blaze rods for us. I believe this should be fully automated to do so. No? Hang on a second. Why are you not doing that? Oh, allowed list. I only want you to take that out. Why do you not want to take that out? I want you to do that. I don't want you to do the other thing. I want to take as much as you can out of this. You should be able to do the two. You might not be. It might not want you to. So in that case, we'll just do this, because that makes blades. So the other thing that we will do is to actually get the glitch heart, which is what we are aiming to do, is make some glitch armor. Our main thing that we are going to want to do is we can do any of these, but we have to get, I believe it does have to be a normal one. I think. I don't know, does this? I think, okay. So yeah, it cannot be a blaze one. So what we are going to do is we can make another data model. I don't know if it counts for this is a glitch heart. I do not believe it. I know you can do Enderman. Okay, so we can do Enderman. So what we will do is we will make a data model here with, I believe we have an Ender Pearl. We do not, but we can go to the end and get that for a data model or an Enderman, not that. Yeah, it's just an Ender Pearl. How we are going to do this is we're actually going to get some cobble from our lovely cobblestone generator here. The easiest way I have found to be able to get all of the things that we need. We're going to come to the end. There is no Ender Dragon, so what we are going to do is simply mine out of here. And for the duration of this time, I'm just going to explain to you guys how we are going to go about getting all of these Endermen done. It is actually going to be fairly simple for us to do. It shouldn't be too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I don't have my deep mod. We are going to, what I find the easiest way to do this is if you don't want to die to Endermen. Because who wants to die to Endermen when you're farming them? Especially if we have to kill, 100 Endermen, right? That's a lot of Endermen. So what I tend to do is I tend to just do this. Because if you actually look at all of these Endermen at the same time, they will actually start grouping up. This is also a good way of getting Ender Pearls. So we are going to kill one of you. As soon as we get our first Ender Pearl, we will make that mob our data model. So we don't waste all of the Endermen doing this. We're going to put this in our offhand. We are going to put that there. Okay, now we just do this. So we are going to do this for a little bit. And I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to get it up to basic for you guys. Yeah, see, it goes from 6 to 10 to, I believe, 40. There. I'll just get it up to the next stage for you guys to see. Last one that I'm going to need to do, so 30, yeah. So I'm going to farm this for a bit. I will be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So as you guys can see, I have 3 of these Endermen left to kill. I'm going to do them for you guys here. We'll just do 1, and we'll do 2, we'll do 3. We'll just grab a couple more too. Might as well. We'll just grab a few of these guys. They don't take super long to kill. All we're gonna do is have them sit right in this area. They're gonna all come back to this exact same spot, and we're just gonna hit them all. Yeah, we got 2 left. 1. And we should be good on this next hit. Yep, there we go. We got it at self-aware. Okay, there we go. So now that we have this at self-aware, we are going to go back to the island. We are going to take this one out. And we are actually not going to be using it as you guys probably think. We are not going to put this in the simulation chamber. We are actually going to start doing the glitch stuff. I have prepared the trial and a trial key. I'm going to actually make a couple more of these trial keys. It's just iron nuggets that we are missing. I'm going to prepare quite a few of these trial keys, because we're going to farm out these trials. They're pretty easy to do. Every time that you complete a self-aware one, though, we are guaranteed to get 5 corrupted glitch hearts from an Enderman, 6 from a witch. So you notice each one has a different amount they give. for matter and glitch hearts. Enderman is the second best, which is the best, which you get 16 matter. Enderman you only get 12, but 12 Enderman matter is 36 Ender pearls. So it's nothing to laugh at. Zombie matter is actually used for a lot of different things. You can get iron from it and all of that. You can actually make some spawners, so that's a good one to know about as well. I think 7 of those is going to be fine. I have to set up the area for them. I am going to show you guys though how you are going to actually attune all of these keys. So basically the only thing you have to do is go back to the end real quick, find an Enderman, which they're all over the place in the end. Why I am doing this over trying to get one in the overworld, because honestly it just makes sense. So we go ahead and you piss off an Enderman. When you kill one of them with the data model in the self-aware Enderman data model inside of your deep mob learner with any amount of trial keys on you, you kill one of them, it actually will give you all of the trial keys in your inventory as attuned. I don't know why I was saying attuned, but attuned. So what we are going to do is now we can use this for simulations if we want to. It'll probably just go in there for now. So I'm going to set up the area for the trials to be done. Alright, I'm back guys. So I set up the area. It is a 15 by 15. It cannot have torches on top of it, and it has to be made of full blocks. So that's why I have the glowstone here to keep mobs from spawning when it's not in the trial. The next thing I'm going to make is I'm actually going to make a shield, because I do know that these hit pretty hard, and honestly it's worth it to just make a simple shield. But I'm just going to make a diamond shield because why not make one of the good shields? Especially since some of these have blaze invaders, which means that blazes will spawn in with their waves and all of that. We are going to start out with, I think, the regen, knockback immunity, and speed Enderman key. So when we do this, it'll be the corrupted glitch heart and the pristine Enderman matter. There is 7 waves of Enderman. I'm going to show you guys one of these. I'm going to just do one of these for you guys. And then I will... So yeah, after I do one of these trials for you guys, I will then do the other ones in between and show you guys what to do with the glitch hearts. I will farm up a lot of these glitch hearts because we actually do need a lot of them. I believe one does make quite a few different I believe it does make quite a few fragments, but we will need a lot because I am going to make not only one set, but I'm going to make 2 sets for Dino.91 whenever he gets here for next episode when we do some exploration. So yeah, we're just doing some normals. These ones aren't, this one isn't super hard. The empowered glitches modifier means occasionally it'll have a glitch in the system, which they do actually drop glitch hearts within them. So that is something to look out for. Also, these Endermen, yes, the trial Endermen are not afraid of water. So don't think that you can choose it by doing water. as you guys can see on the right there, it actually does tell you how many Endermen are spawning each wave, how many, and you have to kill them all. I would recommend trying not to die during this, because the more that you die, you lose this key. Which, I mean, they're not insanely hard to do. I would recommend, I probably should have grabbed more, nope, yep, the glitch spawned in and I died. So yeah, I would recommend, you know, doing some nice, things. So yeah, this is one of the glitches, the system glitch. As you guys can see, it does give a glitch heart whenever they die. Unfortunately, that key did not get completed because I did die during it. But I will show you guys what to do with the corrupted glitch heart that I did get from that one glitch. You take the obsidian the same way that you do the redstone, is you hit it with that, and yeah, you do get 3 corrupted or unstable glitch fragments, which a glitch fragment you then take, and to make the ingots you take lapis and gold in water. So I will do that for you guys, lapis and gold ingots, and we will drop it in our infinite water source right here. All we do is this. It'll do a nice cool little effect. It'll give you 1 ingot per fragment. I'm actually going to use that, and I am going to make the glitch infused sword. It is probably the best item that you can make early on, or when you get to this point, because it will tell you how many enemies you have killed with it. It'll also increase the damage as you use it, up to a maximum of 18 attack damage, which is nothing to laugh at. And also, the quick learner means that it will double the mobs whenever you kill them. So whenever you're doing your data models, you actually get 2 kills per mob instead of 1, which makes grinding those out a lot easier. It also has a chance of, with the entire set, it has a chance of having the 18% drop chance of getting pristine matter whenever a data model gains data. This does actually coincide with the glitch infused sword quite nicely. As you can see, I have 5 more glitch hearts, which you just whack against some obsidian there. Probably am going to move these into a different area because that kind of gets somewhat annoying. So these pristine Enderman fragments, I am going to turn into Ender Pearls, because honestly, I don't see a point in doing the End Crystals unless we want to fight the Ender Dragon. Ender Pearls are always useful. So then we grab some lapis and gold again. And I believe we do have 1 glitch infused ingot left. We will get 15 more of them. I will make some of the glitch armor because we will need that. So yeah, we got 16 glitch infused ingots. I will show you guys how to make the glitch armor. It's just simply the same as you were doing it any other way. I'm going to make the chest plate and leggings first. It is actually a lot better. The leggings are actually a lot better than the chest plate. Weirdly enough, I think those are supposed to be swapped. But it is better than, or it is about the same as emerald, but whenever you do get the full set, it actually will give you a lot more benefits, because it will give you flight and immunity to fall damage. The pristine matter does take into account whenever you are fighting in the trials, So that is something for us to look into. I don't know what Thunderdome is. Don't know what that one does. There is actually a book at Deep Mob Learning. There is this one here, which you can make pretty easily. It's just a book, which, how can I not make a book? I don't know. How do I not have, okay, there we go. Make a, not that book. Make a normal book. Okay, then we do this. So we go down here for trials. Let's not attunement. Yeah, wait. Affixes. This is it. So affixes is speed, increases mob speed, regen party, lingering regen potions, as we have seen. Will sometimes appear within a trial. They have more health, launch more orbs, which also deal more damage. So you want to be wary of this one because system glitches do a lot of damage if they have empowered glitches on. Blazes will spawn. Knockback immunity, they don't have knockback pretty much. Loot hoarder, will lure in the smaller and more greedy zombies of the world. They may carry valuables. So that is actually a really good one. Add creatures of the Thunderdome, charge creepers, and witches. So that one actually can be a little bit of a troublesome one as well. So we will do the empowered glitches next, just to show you guys that it's not super hard. I'm actually gonna grab more food. I think we got a lot of wheat right now, don't we? Do we have a lot of wheat? We do. I will make a bunch of bread. I will munch on some bread. It's a better alternative than what we have with the berries. We do have a lot of berries as well. So I will take the berries for whenever I need a quick heal. We don't need that. The atonement. Okay. So yeah. We will start this one now. I will just do enough so I can get the glitch armor for you guys because of the one time I did die. But these really don't take super long to do either. Just, you know, I would recommend getting a shield. If you're good at using a shield in like PvP, or even timing, I would honestly recommend using it. I'm kind of bad at timing my hits with a shield, so I don't really use it too much. I use it mainly for whenever I want to heal. A glitch is here. These guys you want to kill pretty quickly. Yeah. They hit hard. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I do believe actually the empowered glitches, they do spawn more often as well. So that is something to keep an eye out for. Is they do spawn in extremely more often. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as you guys can see, it gets pretty difficult if you are trying to do these. Especially without full glitch armor, you can end up doing them. They do take a little bit of time. I don't think these Endermen are supposed to stick around, or the glitch is supposed to stick around after the fact, but I'm not going to complain that they do. So we got 6 more of these, which we will just do this. Not really the best way of doing it, because honestly, making the glitch armor is actually somewhat better if you can do it right. But I will do one more key for us. That one, no. That one, no. That one, no. So let's do this one. This one does not seem like it would be too hard. It does have the Thunderdome, which we have to be wary about, but we do have a shield for the creepers. The witches, I don't feel too bad about. So yeah, definitely want to, keep your eye on what your affixes are, and possibly, even if you don't feel comfortable doing them, just going and making more keys. Because the more keys that you have, the more different affixes that you can get, and you can get some good, affixes with just some luck. So I would recommend looking into however many affixes that you want to do. Get a glitch alert, so we go ahead and we kill him quick, because otherwise he is going to kill us. He does drop Wither on you, and Wither is not a fun thing for us to want to fight against. These trials really don't take that long to do, though, as long as you don't die during them. They do give pretty decent awards. I'm glad that that guy spawned right in front of me. This is not empowered, but they do have, a % chance of spawning all the time. Well, that's fun. They knocked me off the edge, so that's fun. So, yeah, I will just do these. I have one more heart. I can finish making all of the glitch armor for me, and then I will make the set for my friend for Dino.91, and that is where I will end the episode for you guys as soon as I am done making this. Because beyond this, I don't see anything else for me to do for you guys, or for preparing for next episode. As you guys can see, I do have flight now, so that is a good thing to do. The pristine matter drop chance is pretty nice, especially if you're just trying to get some pristine matter for when you come into, I believe it is the age of power, which is trying to get all of the matter and all of the things, trying to get one of each of the pristine matters. It does make it a lot easier when you do it with the glitch armor and the glitch sword, because you can just get these matters off of just killing them, and you don't have to do all the data farming and then doing the % chance of getting it. The matters that you get from doing this, each different data model has a different typing, and depending on what the type is, the matter that it makes, you can use for different things. Like, you can make gas tears off of 2 hellish matter, sugar, and a spider eye. That is really good for making your regen potions. Making some soul sand, extraterrestrial matter, which is good for nether stars, ender pearls, chorus fruit, dragon's breath, all of that. Making hellish matter is overworldian matter and netherrack, which you can just get from any of the basics. And I do believe there is the twilight matter, which you only get from the Twilight Forest mobs in the simulation chamber. Each one of these does a different amount of XP. If you wanted to consume them for XP, you get 30 XP, 20, 14, and 10. The best one for that in that case would be to do the Twilight Matter. If you want to do an XP farm, I would recommend Twilight Matter. because it's really only useful for getting some raw venison, which raw venison is pretty good if you want to turn one raw beef into 8 raw venison, or 1 torch into 16 torch berries, 1 feather into a raven's feather. That is something for you to look into. But this is where I'm going to end the episode now. We have all of the things for starting next episode, where we are going to have Dino.91 with us, and we are going to do the Age of Exploration. We're going to probably go through some of the bosses of the Twilight Forest, and get some mining done in that, do some Lost Cities viewing, some Hunting Dimension viewing, just for the achievement. There isn't really that much in the actual Hunting Dimension, but I hope this is a longer video for you guys to make up for the fact that last episode did not record audio, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!